Welcome back Motors Review Channel, the 2026 Suzuki Boulevard M109R. While Suzuki hasn't released a full 2026 specification sheet, as of right now, we'll walk through what we know from the 2025 model and what you can expect, so stick around. Let's start with the price. The 2025 Suzuki Boulevard M109R carries an MSRP of US $15,799 since there's no official 2026 number yet. It's reasonable to estimate that the 2026 model will land somewhere in the ballpark of $16,000 give or take, depending on region and any updates for our review today. We'll assume roughly $16K as a reference point. Now let's dive into what makes this bike special and where you might want to look carefully. First off, engine and performance. Beneath the sculpted bodywork sits a massive 1783cc 109 cubic inch 54-degree liquid-cooled V-twin engine. This engine uses huge forged aluminum pistons and Suzuki's race-proven SCEM cylinder liners, delivering strong low-end torque that translates into serious punch off the line, exactly what the power cruiser label promises. The claimed curb weight for the 2025 model is 764 pounds, a heavy machine. But when the torque is there, you feel it. Suspension comes with a beefy 46mm inverted front fork, providing about 5.1 inches of travel, and a rear link-style single shock with about 4.6 inches of travel. The frame is a steel double cradle type, built to handle all that engine and braking load. When you ride the Boulevard M109R, you immediately notice the presence. The long wheelbase 67.3 inches and low seat height 27.8 inches give it that stretched-out cruiser posture. The rear tire is a massive 240/40/18, which adds to the muscular stance and wider footprint on the styling side. This is not subtle chrome. Exhausts cut long drag style, handlebars, the solo seat cowl option, and distinctive headlight nacelle all underline the look-at-me factor. The color available for 2025 was glass sparkle black, with contrasting chrome. Now for your viewers, you should emphasize what it feels like to ride with all that torque. And the heavy weight, you're not going to flick it around like a sport bike. That's not the point. What you get is a muscular planted cruiser that eats highway miles and commands attention in traffic. The shaft drive means less maintenance. The large rear tire gives stability in a straight line, and the upright but slightly laid-back position gives comfort over longer rides. That said, you'll want to mention some caveats. Because of the weight and wheelbase, this bike doesn't excel in tight switchbacks or rapid direction changes. Some reviewers have pointed out that while the power is there, throttle response and fuel injection tuning might feel a little less refined compared to more modern sport cruisers. Also, while the design is aggressive, there's no major electronics package such as EMU ride modes or traction control on this model series. Something to check for the 2026 update. For 2026, what could be new since the 2025 model was largely unchanged from previous years? Besides a small price bump, we could expect maybe refreshed aesthetics, updated exhaust, or electronics, possibly new colors or trim packages. If Suzuki brings an update, the price might creep higher, so the $16,000 estimate could be conservative on ownership. With the heritage of the Boulevard line, parts and service should be supported reasonably well. However, being a large V-twin cruiser, you'll want a budget for fuel tire replacements. That wide rear tire is not cheap. And consider the weight if you plan city commuting if you're based in Pakistan, like our channel viewers might be. You'll also want to check import duties, shipping, local servicing infrastructure, and suitability for local road conditions. In summary, if you're looking for a cruiser that stands out, has big displacement, and a unique aesthetic, the 2026 Suzuki Boulevard M109R could be a fantastic choice at approximately $16,000. It sits competitively against other large cruisers for someone who wants style, presence, and strong straight-line performance. This bike delivers. On the other hand, if your riding is mostly twisty roads, or you want cutting-edge electronics, you might want to compare with other options. For the channel, you might wrap up like this. Thank the viewers for watching. Remind them to subscribe and hit the bell. Ask them to leave comments. Maybe ask what they think is the M109R the ultimate muscular cruiser. Or would they pick something else? Invite them to like and share if they enjoyed the review. Thanks for tuning into Motors Review, and we'll see you next time with another motorcycle deep dive.